Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how can you implement the Asian range, right? I'm going to show you what happened with this trade, right? And give you parameters which what was actually happening, implementing the Asian range, right? So there's German 30, right? So there's German 5, right? Entry there, right? It's actually supposed to be there, but it's okay, it's there. But now I'll show you yeah, how can you implement on the Asian range, right? So let's go to trading view. So trading view, this is what you have on your trading view, right? You have this, right? So for now, what you can do, you can try to pause the video and try to see which you can see something, right? So now highlight everything here, right? So now we're gonna have this, right? We're gonna have something like this. So if we want to implement our Asian range, right? What we do, we're gonna have this as our Asian range, right? We're gonna have this as our Asian range, the box, you see the box from there, the beginning, the end. If the Asian range high, that's the high there. If the Asian range low, that's the low. Asian range high, Asian range low. Right. So when the market it opened, I think it opened, let's see, I think it was okay, midnight, it was somewhere here. The opening it was here, right? And then when it opened, get that Asian range high, came, right? Then we formed the low, right? And then we ran the what? The Asian range high, right? Above each and every high, we're gonna have liquidity, right? Even if you could use this again, it's still part of liquidity, right? So we could say you're gonna have those equal highs at that level, right? Even here around Asian thing, you see, you're gonna have that high, but still liquidity above there. So what they did, they grabbed the liquidity above the Asian range high, also equal above those equal highs, right? Then from there, since because we're bearish, right, we see I saw the market, the order flow, it was still bearish at this time. Right, you see it's been forming the lows. So I guess that's a low, and then you see have the low, we form new highs, right? We got a low, and then the new high, and then a low, and then that's the new high that we formed, right? So just a continuation to the upside. So now what you do, right? It's simple. Once you highlight a thing, what's this? The Asian range, right? The beginning is here and it's here. The high, it's important, even the low, right? So the market, it ran the low, right? So if it ran the low and we were still bullish, right? So it means now what can we do? We can potentially look for buys to the upside, right? We can look for longs to the upside. You understand? So the buy stops, we're gonna firstly have this ones here from here, right? But actually I was interested at this portion of the market. That was my interest. That's why my buy stop, I used that high, right? But ideally, um, this is supposed to be the high. You could have that buy stops here. And then they did run the buy stops, right? So I had to remove it because already they ran the buy stop, right? So this thing was actually here. So from here, you wanted to be a buyer to run the buy stop, and then they ran the buy stops, then had new buy stops. So we know above each and every high. The most important thing to know is that above each and every high, we're gonna have what? We're gonna have liquidity resting above there, right? So even above this low, we're gonna have liquidity resting below, even here, even any high and low below those levels, we're gonna have liquidity there. The market will run to those levels, right? Just that instant. So now gonna have the buy stops, right? So now understand everything. The Asian range high, you took the low, so now we are bullish again, right? So we're gonna have the buy stops there, right? And then what I did, using that logic, we see we ran the Asian range low, everything there. And then it went higher, right? And then when it was going higher, I used that candle, that candle before the market went higher, that bearish candle there. Then I was expecting the market to hit that level and then it goes higher. But unfortunately, I entered quite somewhere there, right? but it's still okay. The stop just below those levels there, right? And then what happened? The Fib, this is just a Fib target, right? But we know it does no magic. The Fibonacci does no magic, right? So even if maybe it wants to reverse from there without even hitting that level, that's still okay, because you understand the Fib is just a Fibonacci. You can just use the Fibonacci to get some projections, right? To just to project, right? So now I had this from there to there, right? From there, and then 0.5, 0.5, right? It's somewhere at that level. That's why you see that line there saying Fib target, right? So like that, you get your setup like this, right? There was a reversal somewhere here. There was a reversal, right? Here, but it won't be part of this video, right? The most important thing is the agent range from there to there, right? So if you don't know, if you don't wanna do all of these things, what you could do, you can come here. We have this agent range. You see the kill zones like that. You just tap there. You see, it's gonna show you where you're doing. Okay, let me remove this one. It's gonna show you where the agent range. It's there. It's from there to there, right? So if maybe you're lazy to do all of that, you can just use the indicator, right? You can just use that indicator. It will show you, but it's one and the same thing, right? Agent range, range the low, and then the market is ready to hunt stops on the upside, right? So I hope you find this one insightful. I will see you in the next trading.